What's up guys, it's your boy Jay Vital here, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification so you know every single time I come out with a new video. Once again, I'm gonna say this like I did last time, this is not a video you guys wanna miss. Alright, tomorrow. Last time I made a video similar to this one, I was actually on my nighttime cardio, but today, I just finished a movie, so I'm in a parking lot. The parking lot's well lit, so I figured I'd shoot it here because I don't have my light with me today. But today, tonight, tomorrow, is one of the most important days in my life so far. Again, last time I said it was gonna be the greatest day ever, and it was. So far, if you look at that video, it says so far. I'll link it in the bottom, or it'll be at the end of this video, so you guys can check that one out too. But tomorrow is the day of my first solo skydive, and I am so excited. It's insane how excited I am. I am a little nervous, but mostly it's just because I don't know what to expect, but I am like so psyched and ready to do this. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little kid, and it's finally happening. I'm finally making these things happen. I'm finally bringing these things to life, and I'm it's just gonna be so amazing. The feeling that I have and the feeling I remember of that was just so of what it felt like to fall from the sky. It was just so fucking awesome. So tomorrow, we're headed out to Lake Perris. Last time we did it at Skydive West Coast. Shout out to you guys. You guys were awesome. I loved you, but I feel that this is gonna be a lot easier to do with them. So I decided to go with Skydive Perris. And tomorrow morning, I will be headed out there to go jump from an airplane. And I could not, like I said, I could not be more excited. Okay, making a video like this is really hard for me because I never made a video like this. For my family, for my parents, for my friends, I just want you guys to know I love you all. I'm not planning to die tomorrow, but it is always a possibility. But I am ready for the skydive. I can't wait to get my license so that I can be that person that does skydiving, because that's what I want for my life. I love adrenaline. I love the feeling of being alive. I love the trip, the adrenaline, the trip, everything that comes with doing these things. And I could definitely say when I was younger, I was a lot more scared of life and scared of the things that could potentially happen. And going through a tough depression has made me realize, like, you can't live life like that. You can't be scared to do the things that you want to do all the time. And for me, decision making has always been a hard thing, especially when it comes to what could happen in my life and where things are going. And I would always come to this point where I'd have, like, you know, a few options, and I'd come up with, you know, 3 options. I'd be like, these are the bare 3. Which one do I want to choose? And I would always choose the safest route. Why? Because that's what I was taught by my family. Safety and comfort, right? But me, knowing myself, since I was a little kid, I'm a Gemini, always struck between 2 decisions, right? To live the normal life that everyone else lives, or go out and do the things that I want to do. And for a long time, because I was scared of what my parents might think of me and what I'm doing, I chose to live the safe life. And I'll tell you for sure, that is like the trigger. That's the thing that can put you in a deep depression, which I am in, I'm experiencing still. But when I'm having moments like this, I'm so fucking happy to be alive because of what I get to do tomorrow, and knowing that that's my choice, that's my thing. Nobody's gonna stop me. No one's gonna tell me not to do it. It doesn't matter how my decision tomorrow to jump out of an airplane affects everyone else, because it's my decision, not yours. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I still have those worries, like, what are my parents gonna think about certain things? But as I'm getting older, as I'm getting, I guess you could say, wiser, I'm realizing that one day they're not gonna be there for me. It's gonna be me on my own, and I'm gonna have to deal with that, right? And what better way to do that is now? Like, why wait until that happens for me to live my life when I need to do that now? I'm just so excited for everything that's gonna happen. I'm so excited for the decisions I'm making. I'm so excited that I'm pushing my life in a proper direction that works for me, that I wanna do, the life I wanna live. I'm not gonna let anybody decide for me what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, when can I do it, right? And that's the thing. That's one of the things that causes depression for most people, is that they don't have any control over their life, or they don't think they have control over their life, but you do. And I'm telling you now, you can do anything you set your mind to. All you have to do is be willing to try. Go out and do it. Try it. Go do it. If that's what you feel you need to do, if that's what you want to do it. But don't do it mindlessly. Make sure that when you do anything in life, you are researching, learning, and making sure you can make the best proper decision for you, not for anybody else, not for your parents, not for your friends. Stop worrying about what other people think, because if you do, if you keep worrying like that, guess what? You're never gonna get anywhere that you wanna be. You're never gonna do the things you wanna do. You know why? Because there's always gonna be someone in your way, and I guarantee you there will always be someone in your way. Yeah, so tomorrow, jumping out of an airplane. I will see you guys in the morning, 5 a.m., bright and early. See you soon. Rah! All right, what's up, guys? It is 5:30 in the morning. Getting in the car. Gonna head out to Lake Paris now. It's gonna take me about 2 hours to get there. Can't wait. I'm super excited because today is jump day, guys. And I am excited for jump day. We're about 15 minutes away from Skydive Paris, and once again I'm excited. But you know, when I checked how long it was going to take to get here yesterday, it said 2 hours, and that was probably because of traffic, and since I left so early there is no traffic. So I have about an hour and a half to kill before they open up, and we can start our class for the first ever skydive jump of mine solo. Oh, look at this thing. An actual DeLorean right there. Alright, so I have arrived in Lake Paris. I am an hour early, so I decided to come chill at Denny's to get a coffee and maybe chill out, just relax a little bit before we head back to Skydive Paris. Today's gonna be a really awesome day. I'm super excited for it. Once again, I wanna thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you watch this video to the end because you don't wanna miss out on all the cool shit that might happen today. So yeah. Alright, we are back at the car. We are leaving Denny's now. We are headed over to the drop zone. Can't wait to get there. Most of the day is probably gonna be me in class learning everything I need to learn for the jump. Hopefully that class doesn't take too long. Hopefully it's like a few hours. But I think we also get to do the wind tunnel today before the jump, so that'll be cool too. So here we go, headed to the drop zone, see you soon, rah! All right, we have arrived at the drop zone. I'm gonna go inside. I think I have some paperwork I gotta finish up. And then...
No and then! And then! No and then! And then! No and then! And then! No, no and then!
we start the classes. filling out some paperwork for the wind tunnel because we have to do wind tunnel practice before we actually do our jump. So here we go. I certify and hereby reaffirm that I have carefully read the entire waiver agreement. I fully understand that it is a binding contract and accept that by signing this document, I give up important legal rights. It is my intention to do so, and I do so voluntarily. I fully accept its consent and sign it on my own free will. Nice. The sun is finally out and it is bright out here, so I think I'm gonna put my sunglasses on. All right, just finished signing away my life. They had me do something different than the tandem skydive where I had to record a video for them of me saying I wasn't gonna sue them if anything happened, which I have no problem with because I don't want to sue them because this is what I want to do. Got my handy book here with all my accelerated free fall course work, everything that I'm gonna need to know by the end of my 8 jumps. But I'm so excited right now. I'm gonna get class started in about 15 minutes, but it's a beautiful day right now. The sun is out, there's still clouds, but it looks beautiful. Can't wait.
That altimeter that we talked about. So it goes between your first 2 peace fingers around your wrist. You wear it on this side. It measures in thousands of feet. So we jump at 12.5, so it goes all the way up, another 1,000, and then 5. And then it just goes down as we go down that way. Will be one of the legs, pretty much. This guy is.
If something happens, it'll pull at a certain altitude for me.
Nice, yeah. So it's your AAD, your automatic activation device. If you are knocked out or something should happen, you're still in free fall, you're still moving too fast pretty much, this is going to cut the loop of your reserve to intentionally deploy your reserve. For the student rigs, it's at 1,000 feet, which is still pretty low. This is your last backup.
Yeah.
We hope to not use this ever, but it's really, really comforting to have this here. So your reserve is always going to be this top part. We can tell that this one's good because it has a pin that is seated through the closing loop, you see here. And it always needs to have a red thread with a seal on it. This tells me that it was packed by a rigger.
Yeah.
Not everyone can pack this reserve parachute. It takes a special person. I can't pack this reserve parachute. He can. But a rigger's ticket takes a special person to be able to pack this a certain way. Because, again, this is our backup, so we want this to work very effectively. All right, and the second half of your container here, this is where your main parachute sits. It's got the same basic pin and closing loop as the reserve, you see, but not quite as intense. This is spring loaded, this one's not.
Yeah.
So for this one, it's gonna have that same pin with the closing loop with your bridle right here. Just about anyone can pack this. Only a rigger or someone under the direct supervision.
Someone certified,
yes,
right? Yeah.
Which is why it's so important. Down here at the bottom, this is your handle. It's always going to be on the right side, it sits kind of like right by your butt. This is what we call the pilot chute. So the pilot chute is this little guy right here. When you pull it out, this guy catches air. And when it catches air, it pulls this bridle out, which pulls the pin out, right?
I watched a bunch of videos on how all of this works too.
Nice, cool.
Just to be extra prepared.
Yeah, good. That's awesome. Studying the right stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they come in and they studied about the squirrel wingsuits, and you're like, well, that's not what we're going over today. So
yeah, not at that level yet.
yeah, no, you need 200 skydives to do that. So yeah, start with the basics, which is nice. So cool. So when you pull your parachute, this guy catches air behind you. It pulls this entire bridle out, pulls out this big bag, which has your parachute in it, and a mess of lines. Your lines come up out of your risers like that, and then this guy does this. Rubber band by rubber band until the actual parachute comes out. And then it gets quite large. For this whole thing to do that, from when you pull to when this completely opens, it takes about 3 to 6 seconds. We'll talk about that more, but that's a quiz question. 3 to 6 seconds.
36 seconds.
coming back down here, I'm facing this way into it. These are called my risers. So I have my front risers and my rear risers. My rear risers have my toggles on it. These yellow toggles, these are the babies that I use to steer. So once it's opened up and everything's slowed down, you grab both of your toggles, rip it out of the Velcro, and you've got a steerable toggle. Super, super easy. You want to go right, turn right. You want to go left, turn left. To do a full brake, or how we to land, we do both at the same time. We'll talk about that more later. But super, super easy steering these toggles. When they come out, see how it has all this excess? It's stowed in what we call half brakes. So when you undo it and you let it go, it goes into full flight. So it will pick up speed once you let this go.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so your steering line's here. They go all the way up to the tail end, to the back end of your canopy. That's how it steers. And then we've got this whole mess of other lines that come down. And once we hit around here, they start cascading into multiples. This guy right here is your slider. It's pretty much just used primarily for your opening to help slow down. It makes it nice and soft ideally. So once you open, this guy comes all the way down here. And you'll see it kind of right above your head. You see it in the videos. Yeah. After that, it kind of just hangs out. It doesn't have too much more purpose after that. So we just let that guy hang out. All right, so this is what's going to be on the back side of your canopy. I can tell because it's got a tag. The tag is always in the center back. Okay. Note how the tail of your canopy is sewn together right here. But if we go to the front, we've got two skins. So we start with two, we end up with one. We do this because this is what gives us the rigid wing that allows us to float. So the air all across this canopy comes through these inlets, and it kind of hangs out there because we've closed it in on the back. This is what gives us that floating, rigid wing. Putting our weight on this in the sky is what keeps us up there. So,
cool.
Pretty cool about that. Any questions yet?
Nope.
You good about that? After we open, this guy that you use to pull it all out hangs out the back here, and it kind of just doesn't really have a purpose anymore. It just hangs out. It doesn't affect flight or anything. It's just there. Let's come back here. So, these guys are above my head right here. We come back down and look at these handles. The one on the right, always red, always cuts away. Yeah, so this, if I want to get rid of this, something's wrong with it, there's a big hole, I'm going to rip this out with the Velcro. It's pretty strong. I'm going to pull out these yellow cables all the way down to my full arm extension, and that's going to get rid of my canopy from up here. This is a 3-ring system. It is the tried and true way of having that canopy stay on this rig. It's been tested time and time again. Pretty cool. RSL, your reserve static line. It's also a backup. It's pretty reliable, but we cannot fully rely on this, right? So your RSL, when you cut away, get rid of your main parachute, it has an attachment to this line, and it also has an attachment to your reserve. So if you cut away, your RSL is designed to help you deploy your reserve with you. Again, man-made, it can fail, so we don't rely on that. We'll talk more about how to pull your handles later, but this guy is super nice, we don't rely on it. This guy works the same way as the other one, Velcro. This is what deploys your reserve for you. Cool? Any questions about that?
Nope.
You feel good? Cool.
A few moments later.
More pictures of what we just went through. This is it fully equipped on a student. So on the left here, that main deployment handle, it's on your bottom right, so it's kind of right near your butt.
2 hours later.
So this is a creeper. You'll see these all over the drop zone. These are super crucial for learning. So when you do that, we jump up here. I'm going to arch from my hips. My legs about a 45, about shoulder distance apart. Head is up, arms at a 45. So this is pretty much your ideal body position. Cool? And it's a little uncomfortable to do here. It's going to be easier in the sky, I promise. But it'll be a little uncomfortable, so go ahead and give it a shot. Cool. All right, put some pressure on my hands. Cool. It's gonna feel more like that because that one's gonna be fighting you. Cool.
1 hour later.
How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Doing well, thanks.
Doing internal practice?
Yeah.
You love it.
Main side gives you a point. It's time for me to take my position. Cool. I'm gonna come down here. Right hand, right foot. Left hand, left foot. Nice and low. Get my head just outside the door. Check in. Okay. Prop. Up. Down. Step out into a nice, good, strong arch immediately.
Okay.
Cool. Wait 4 good long seconds. Main side, get a thumbs up. Reserve side, get a thumbs up. Altitude, 11,000 feet. 3 nice, good practice pulls, taking my time. And then I'm gonna do a full circle of awareness again. Main side, thumbs up. Reserve side, thumbs up. Altitude, 8,000 feet. And then I'm just gonna hang out. I'm gonna think about my body position. Take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna read my altitude, 7,000 feet. Back to my main side, 6,000 feet. Lock on, 5-5, wave off, arch, reach, pull, arch and wait. Cool?
Right. Yep.
Let's see you do it. All right. Right hand, right foot, left hand, left foot.
Left, right?
Nope, just with me.
Just with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Up.
Yeah, so it's a 3 count. So up, down, and step out straight into your nice good body position. Cool. Let's get into the chair. From the impact of landing, so it helps you land a little bit safer. Cool.
Okay.
I would encourage that you don't get in the habit of trying to slide it in on your butt. That is the way that we can get away with it. But it's a little risky because of, I don't know what's under that dirt, if there's rocks or branches or stuff. A lot of people have broken their tailbones, unfortunately, from sliding in on their butt. So try not to do that. We're going to try to do the PLF first. But if not, if you came in prepared for a PLF and you're like, hey, I could stand this up, go ahead and stand it up. Super, super easy. If you can't, this is what we're going to do, okay? I'll demonstrate for you. This grass wet. This grass is pretty wet. Okay, we'll survive. Alright, so I came in under canopy, I started my flare, I finished it right about here. I have my hands in, my feet and knees together, super, super important. If I can't land this on my feet, what I'm gonna do is drop. Oh, it's so muddy. Am I super muddy or should I?
No, there's just some drops of water.
That was wet. Okay, but so what it's gonna be, basically breaking it down, you're gonna get to your feet, immediately roll to one side or the other. It doesn't matter if it's right or left, but you're gonna go to your calf, then your hips, then your shoulder. If you are hauled ass and you still need to disperse more energy, you're gonna roll it to your other shoulder and move on the other side. Cool? This is the proven way to like not break yourself. Because we're coming in with all that energy, we need to disperse it and move it around. If I'm coming in too hot and I've got my hands out or my legs are crazy, it's a great chance I'm gonna break something. Cool? Let's see you do one. Sorry, now that you look wet. All right, so you came in and you're finishing your flare, hands all the way down, feet and knees together. Feet and knees are already together, cool? And you're not gonna land this on their feet. What are we gonna do? Go ahead. Nice. Cool, right? Feel good?
20 minutes later.
All right, so landing hazards. You're gonna go over it pretty briefly, but very, very important.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Alright, so I am just waiting for our flight to be ready. This is gonna be intense for sure. Like I said, I'm most nervous about flying the canopy down. And it's kind of scary knowing that there might be like 10 other jumpers with me. Like jumping at the same time, but they're all professionals, so they know where to land, so I know where to stay away from. So I'm excited though. Let's do this. Hurrah! Alright, so we finished the classes for the jump. I will admit I am a little nervous, and mostly it's not for the part where we're falling, it's definitely for the landing part is what I'm most nervous for. Just making sure I do everything right, but yeah, that's what it is. But I'm super excited to get this done. It's gonna be sick. Can't wait. Cool. See you guys after the jump.
How you doing, buddy?
Doing well, man. I'm
Welcome
excited.
to Skydive Paris.
Thank you.
Tell me what you're doing here.
I'm here to jump out of an airplane today.
Yes, you are, and you have your own parachute.
Yeah, I got it.
Looks
right
awesome.
here, ready to
Have you
go.
done a tandem before?
I have done a tandem before.
How many did you do?
I did one.
Excellent. Well, it's going to stand here. Anything you want to say to the camera for friends and family before we get on the plane?
Who's coming next with me next time?
Awesome. Great question. Let's go have some fun, buddy.
No, it can't be true. I could fly if I wanted to, like a bird in the sky. I believe I could fly. Why I
Cause you're lost in front of me. I'm true, I'm losing you. Cause you're lost in front of me. I'm true, I'm losing you. And I know it's so bad, but you're gonna break down. Take everything and live for the moment. It's only gonna bring me down tonight.
Man, how was your first skydive?
Oh, dude, it was so fun.
Yeah.
It's like literally the coolest thing I've ever
You like
done.
that?
I did.
You're gonna finish what you started?
I'm gonna finish what I started.
Great job, buddy.
Yeah,
Well
dude,
done.
thanks, man.
Thanks for jumping at Skydive
Oh, yeah.
Paris today.
Let's do it. All right, I just finished the jump. The jump went well. I survived, so that's awesome. The landing was pretty cool. I did a pretty solid landing. I need to work on some stuff though for the next one. Stuff to remember, like keeping my legs straight so I can stay stable, as well as paying attention to exactly what they're telling me to do and loosen up, because they said I was like kind of stiff when it came to the practice pulls, so that's something I need to work on. But I do gotta say, that was literally the greatest thing I've ever fucking done, and I can't wait to do the next one. Like, I really just can't wait. It's gonna be insane. Gonna go talk to these people inside and see what we're gonna do about the video. All right, so we gotta wait 30 minutes to get the footage. They're gonna give it to me on a USB flash drive, which is awesome. Makes it a lot easier for me to edit this later. But I can't wait to make this vlog for you guys, just because that was literally like the sickest thing I've ever done. And I literally just can't wait to do it again. It's gonna be fucking rad. But now, after we wait, we're gonna wait. I'm probably gonna go get a steak right now, because I am hungry. So I'm gonna stop inside the bomb shelter to get a steak. And then, yeah, on to the next one. to be honest about that, I don't even really know like what to say about that. Other than that, it was just amazing. And like when I was on the canopy and I'm floating down, like I like literally like was like a loss for words, did not know what to say. Like I was like so amazed that I actually just like did this and that everything went exactly like to plan pretty much. I didn't even know, it's amazing. There's something so fucking sick about that. I can't wait till I have a license so I can like float and do what I want to do instead of like all the check-ins. But these check-ins are important because I got to get really good at this, especially if I want to be a skydive instructor someday. So yeah, can't wait for the next one. Let's do this. See you guys later. Have a good one. Rah! Much deserved after doing that skydive, especially since I haven't eaten yet today, so it's gonna be awesome. Got a monster to keep me energized as well too for the drive back. Psyched. Okay, one of the super cool things about the sport of skydiving is that there's people here that are literally like in their 70s that are still skydiving, and I think that's super rad. I'm literally just driving home with the biggest smile on my face right now. Like I'm thinking about everything that just went on. My brain's like finally able to process like everything from right when we left the plane. Like that image of her face, my instructor, like is ingrained in my head now. That of her saying, okay, here we go, and me just like doing the little like movement we gotta do to get out of the plane. And it's just giving me the biggest smile on my face that like I just did that. Like I really just did that. And I just like, all these things are going through my head. Like I can't wait to do the next one. I can't wait till I have my license and I can freely do everything. I can't wait to get my second license, my third one, so that I can become an instructor, become a professional skydiver. And I'm just thinking of all these things right now. Like that's what I want to do with my time and my money. Like I just want to fucking go skydiving, become a professional skydiver, because that was just the greatest thing ever. And I knew before I did it that this is what I was gonna want. Like this is what I was gonna want to do with my life. And I enjoyed every second of that, and I really can't wait to get to the next one. So yeah guys, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for sticking through with me. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you put a like on this video if you liked it. If you don't, hit the dislike button too, because it's good for me to know what you guys like and don't like. And if you can, share it with your friends, because I would love to get more viewers so I can keep doing more videos like this for you guys. And yeah, more things to come, great things to come, more videos. I'm just on cloud 9 right now. Thanks guys, have a good one. Rah! One thing for sure, if you're depressed, if you're sad about life, if you're sad about anything, I suggest you go skydiving. Because first of all, the adrenaline's gonna make you fucking forget you're depressed. The endorphins that you get from that is just so insane. Like nothing, it feels like nothing can touch me right now. If I get laid tonight, tonight's the fucking perfect day.